Hi, and welcome to another edition of Good Deeds. It is powered by justserve.org. If you are looking for organizations to give back to, maybe help support, organizations that are doing great things in our community, well, justserve.org is a great place to start. Today, we're at Sutter Medical Center, Sacramento. I'm with Jennifer Johnson and Glimmer. Glimmer is a working dog through Canine Companions. And how long have you two been working together here at Sutter Medical?
Hi, great. Thanks for having me. This is Glimmer, like you said, and Glimmer and I were matched up 5 years ago, and so she has been working with me at Sutter in the Children's Center for the last 5 years.
Wow. And what is it that Glimmer does here with the kids?
So I am a child life specialist, and my job here at the hospital is to help children cope with being here. And I specifically work with the children that have cancer. Mm-hmm. And so Glimmer is a fully trained service dog from Canine Companions, and she's one of the tools that I use in helping children cope with being here. Glimmer was trained for 2 years by Canine Companions through not only their volunteer puppy raisers, but also their professional trainers at the Canine Companions campus. And she graduated knowing 40 different commands.
Wow.
And so I use those commands within my work with children to help them just cope with being here.
What does Glimmer do with the kids on a day-to-day basis? How does she help comfort them?
So her number one job is chief snuggler, because that's what she's really good at.
She's good at it, yeah.
She is. However, she, like I said, is trained knowing 40 commands. So she will help children maybe walk after surgery, but she's very calm and knows to stay in a very specific position, so she's not pulling. And obviously with her calm demeanor, she is not hyper around any of that kind of thing. She also can deliver small things to children. For instance, when we meet a child, Glimmer will take her card. Glimmer, she'll hold it in her mouth, and we'll go into the room, and then, go ahead, you can take it from her.
Well, thank you, Glimmer.
So she was trained to pick small things up off the ground and be able to give them to people. So I incorporate that with her maybe delivering her trading card, or maybe delivering a DVD to a child. She also can really help just with combating loneliness and snuggling with kids in their rooms when they have to be here for a long time. So those are just a few of the things that she does.
You know, animals are very sensitive to people's moods. I know, like, if I'm ever feeling my cat will immediately, like, come want to cuddle, make me feel better. Can Glimmer sense when a child is having a bad day?
Glimmer can sense what kind of day I am having, and certainly how I react to a situation is how she is going to react. So if I'm calm going into a room and there's a child that's in distress, she's looking to me for what she should be doing, not necessarily to react to the environment.
Wow.
And so maybe that's what that child needs, is Glimmer to be able to calm down. So I can very gently put her into a bed with the child, and you can see it right before your eyes, just instantly how they just calm down and relax and really just change the mood of that room.
She is definitely a very calming presence. Now, for what type of disabilities or conditions, special needs, does Canine Companions train dogs for?
Sure. So Canine Companions, they provide service dogs, obviously, to those that qualify. And like I said, they are task-trained dogs. And so maybe for somebody with a physical disability, it could be for maybe a child who's got some sort of disability, where the parent would be the person issuing the commands to the dog, but the child is the recipient of the dog. They also have dogs that are for veterans with PTSD, and they learn a few different commands that Glimmer doesn't know. And then they also have hearing dogs, and those dogs are trained totally different because they alert their handler or graduate for certain situations.
With such specialized training, it sounds like perhaps it is a process from the time you get on the list to the time the dog becomes a member of your family or begins to work for you.
Sure.
How long is that process?
So their waiting list is about 2 years. It's quite a process to apply and go through the whole experience with Canine Companions. And obviously they want to make sure that you're going to be a good fit for their dog. And while you're going through that process, there's a dog out there being trained.
Yeah.
And so the timing lines up. When you're done going through the application process, then there's typically a batch of dogs ready to be graduated.
Oh, Glimmer, thank you so much for taking some time out of your day and your busy work schedule to visit with us. Thank you so much. And if folks want to find out more about Canine Companions, about the process, about how to apply, where's a good place to start?
Yes, they can go right on the web to www.caninecompanions.org and just follow what you see there, and it'll walk you right through it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.